Hi guys, welcome back to Classic Shack, and today I'm working on the 63 C10 again, and I've decided to fit a new fuel pressure regulator to it. So let me go and grab all the parts and I'll show you what we're about to do. Okay, so here's what I've bought. The fuel pressure regulator comes with a built-in filter. Comes with a sticker, some instructions and a mounting bracket. The one I bought has got the provision to have a pressure gauge, so this is the pressure gauge that came with it, and then these are the fittings for the fuel lines. I've then also bought some new fuel line that's like bound with cloth because I like the look of that stuff. So yeah, I'll remove all these off the bonnet, hood, and then show you where I plan on mounting it. So in the instructions it does say you shouldn't mount it to the engine, you should mount it to the inner fender. So that's what my plan is, to mount it as closely as possible to the pump but on the inner fender. So yeah, let's get the hood up and have a look where I'm about to put it. Right, so at the minute on the engine I've got a fuel line coming from here, like a cloth bound fuel line, to the filter and then straight down to the pump. Now my thinking is, just adjust that, because this is so close to the firewall here, I'm going to try and move these heater hoses just over a little bit, give me a little bit more room, then mount the fuel filter here and the regulator here, and then I've just got to run, hopefully this hose will be long enough just to reach across for the into it, and then out of it I'll just run a new one along and join it up here. So to start off I'm going to adjust, like move these to give myself a bit more space down there to mount the regulator. Great job, managed to drop both the bolt and the nut and the washer down the back there. Right, there we go, so I've just moved this bracket from here to there, and that's in order to give me plenty of space down here to mount that fuel regulator. Okay, so I've just mounted the mounting bracket to the regulator, and my plan is, there's one hole here already, so I'm thinking that would work all right there. So my plan is to bend this around here somewhere and then mark out where the other holes are and drill another hole just to the side of it, so it should just be bent up like that, and then it will mount just there, and it'll be nice and close to the fuel pump, and it'll be a good route through to the carburetor. So yeah, next step, bend this plate. Right, okay, that's that plate bent. So I'm just going to line it up there. I'm going to mark a hole here and then drill that. Just going to do this by eye, what looks right. Black pen on black paint weren't the best decision, but hopefully I'll be able to see that. Right, yeah, I can just about see it, just there. Right, I've drilled the holes. I've just sprayed a bit of spray paint in the top of this cap, and I'm just about to touch this up just to help prevent it rusting. It's not perfect, but it's better than no protection at all. While I'm doing this, I've painted the bracket because it will stand out with it being bright silver otherwise, so I've just painted that satin black, I think it is. See when it dries. Yeah. Right, next thing I'm going to do is loosen off this fuel pipe. So I'm going to cut the zip tie that I've got down there. Can't find my wire cutters, so I'm hoping this is sharp enough. And then I'm going to undo these clips and remove all the pipe. So let's see if it's quicker with a screwdriver. That's a tight fit. I might cut that off. There we go. And then I'll remove this. And then I'll just remove this filter as well. Maybe I should have loosened this while it was still attached, be a bit more sturdy. Okay, so I've bent the bracket, painted it black. I haven't done the best of jobs, but I mean, it is at the bottom of the engine bay, so yeah, I'm literally going to bolt this just here to the inner fender, and then I'm going to go about getting the regulator, working out how long I need the fuel pipes to be, and then fitting it all together. Okay, so that's the bracket mounted, and then this will just sit on top of here like that. So I'm just going to mess about with getting these fuel lines fitted. Probably do that off camera because I think I'm going to have to fight with it a little bit to get the hoses on there. So I fitted both the fittings here and the gauge to this though ready, so yeah, I'll get these fuel pipes fitted and then I'll be back. Okay, so I've got it mounted, so the new bracket's here, painted that up, mounted it on. I was able to use this original bit of line that I was using to go from the pump to the filter, so that's now gone to the filter there. I've fitted the gauge temporarily because you use the gauge to set it up, but you don't leave it on it. You have a bung to put in it once it's set to the right pressure. And then I've run one fuel line to the hard line there. So I'm going to crack this top one off. Yeah, it's loose enough, I can do it off. Is that loose? Loosen that off. There is a gap for a flat blade screwdriver in there to be able to adjust it. So I'm going to start it. Might take a little while to start again because it's obviously got to fill the bowl with fuel and then pump it up to the carb, but it wasn't run that long ago, so hopefully there's enough fuel in the carb for it to drag it through. Right, so I'm just about to start it. I have wound the adjuster screw so it lets it have full pressure, because part of me is interested to see what the pressure was from the pump anyway. So yeah, I'm just about to start it, and then we'll see what pressure the pump is showing at the minute, and then we'll adjust it as needed. Okay, so I've got it all sorted. So there it is there. It's all set up. I've got an Edelbrock carb, so the fuel pressure on mine should be between 5 and 6 psi. So when I fitted this on, I opened it right up to give it the full amount of pressure, see what it was getting, and it was getting 9 psi. So it's good that I fitted that, because now I've been able to set it to between 5 and 6. So yeah, good job, all sorted. Okay, so that's one more job done on the truck. So hope you've enjoyed the video. If you've liked it, give it a like. If you'd drop me a comment, that'd be great. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing. So yeah, till the next one, see you all later.